Returning to office means no longer wearing boxers and a shirt for video meetings. Workplace attire comes with extra costs that have to be budgeted for. As the lockdown has been lifted, many are getting ready to go back to work. As we all resume our pre-pandemic work schedules and start commuting every day, it will be important to remember the full costs of leaving home to go to work 5 days per week. Fuel prices have shot up all over the country. That means the basic cost of commuting, fuel, will cost more than what we were paying before the pandemic. Let's assume the price of fuel at rupees 100 per litre. If you commute 60 kilometers to and from work every day and your car gives an average of 20 kilometers per litre, you will be spending rupees 300 on fuel every day, taking the weekly cost to rupees 1500 and rupees 6000 in a month. You can tackle this by looking at credit card deals on fuel. The better way to save more cost is to use public transport. But if you're skeptical about public transport, you can always carpool with your work buddies. Make sure you wear a mask though. Also be careful while using a credit card, as it can backfire if you don't pay off the balance in full every month. During the lockdown, many of us got used to home-cooked food. This is a potentially healthier way to live, both for our body and our finances. With commuting and getting ready to leave the house every morning, time will become scarce and many people will find it easier to go back to buying food from Swiggy or Zomato. Now, if you order 2 meals in a day and each meal costs an average of rupees 250 per meal, you will end up spending rupees 2500 in a week on food and rupees 10,000 in a month. Buying groceries and cooking your own meal will cost you way less than this, and you will be eating healthier too. Just as you budget your money, budget how much time you have so you can set aside some time for meal prep in the morning or the night before. If you're like me, you probably need a cup of coffee in the morning to become a functioning member of society. So a quick trip to Starbucks on the way to work is probably a ritual for you. On average, coffee costs about rupees 125 a cup. Count at least 2 for the day comes to a total of rupees 5,000 extra expense per month. You can keep preparing your own morning coffee while going back to work and carry a flask mug if you really need a second dose during the day. Or you can always make do with the free machine coffee at work if your conscience allows it. Returning to office means no longer wearing boxers and a shirt for video meetings. Workplace attire comes with extra costs that have to be budgeted for. A lot of people gained some extra kgs during the long confinement and lack of physical activity and increased stress. So some of our old work clothes might not fit as well as we remember. Buying new clothes can cost you up to rupees 15 to 20,000, and this is an expense you might not have an option to skip. Luckily, this will be a long-term investment for now. If you have kids, childcare will add an extra cost for you. As offices start to open, so will schools. With new uniforms, books, stationery, etc., you're looking at a good amount of money going into all these, depending on how old your kid is. For younger kids, daycare and nanny costs will also come back. This again is not a skippable cost. And office mein tapri ki chai, biscuit ka cost, chalo wo to banta hai yaar for friendships and gossips. So that was the math of going back to work. You know how you can cut down on some of these costs if you are careful. On that note, I'll order donuts for everyone because the producer will pay. You keep watching India Times for more such videos.